Now those AEW Dynamite ratings, and dear Lord, I believe they had a average of 818,000, which is very much on the lower side of what they average. They usually do about 800,000 to 870,000. Every now and then they'll hit 890. Every now and then they'll hit 880. I believe at one point, I think like two times out of the last couple months, they did get as low as about 700,000, the upper 700,000s, but usually they get about 800 to 870. And they just, but it's coming out now that they do a lot of slick stuff, man. They are slick as hell when it comes to how they operate in, finessing the ratings and stuff. They'll have Big Bang Theory going until about 801, so that counts towards their ratings. And then they'll have an overrun where if you record it, if you set it on your DVR, you don't get the whole thing because they leak on into the next show, so they're getting a part of the next show's viewers. So they kind of low key cheat the ratings and stuff like that. And I think if you take out their quarter one ratings and their final quarter ratings, they average about 750K average viewers to about 800,000. So that's a more accurate one. Nobody pop ratings. Everybody, they got as low as, I believe, 750K. And of course that happened during the Young Bucks because they are irrelevant. Like I told y'all, people Suplex tried to say I was crazy, but the Young Bucks are very much irrelevant. Nobody checks for the Young Bucks anymore. And, that's just what it is. They got exposed. Everybody, all these indie darlings got exposed. They're gymnasts. They do routines. They do dance routines. And I always say, if you want a gymnastics routine, why don't you just go watch the Olympics? Why don't you just go watch Simone Biles? I'm not watching some 5'6" guys do it. I'm good. With the most punchable faces in the world. And you you kicked out your biggest stars. You kicked out CM Punk in a weird way. You kicked out Cody Rhodes, and now they're the two biggest stars in the other company. And it sucks because wrestling does need competition. It's very valuable. Maybe some of you people who's listening, maybe you who's listening don't think that AEW is necessary, but I very much do. I very much believe AEW is necessary given the fact that you don't need a WWE monopoly. That is the last thing you need. And it's just one of those things, man. It sucks. It sucks that this is because who's going to be the next person? There's not a Tony Khan's falling out of the sky, man. There's not trust fund babies who are wrestling fans. So who's going to be the next person to want to take a gamble on a wrestling company seeing how much AEW failed? So I don't know, man. I remember those numbers stick in my head, though. The 800,000s, the can't crack a millions, to losing 35 million in 1 year, and we don't even know if that's your worst year, So I don't know. I can only hope it'll improve, but what sign have I got that it will improve? I thought Samoa Joe would change things up, but they just did the same thing they did with the other guy to him. And by the other guy, I mean, of course, MJF. So, it sucks. It sucks. And, AEW. It's AEW. It's been AEW for the last, since that Hangman Adam Page promo, man. Or since Cody left. I keep wanting to put it on Adam Page, but you can really blame Cody. I wouldn't blame Cody for leaving. I see why he left. But if AEW fans want to blame any one thing for the downfall of AEW, it's when Cody left. All your credibility left, all your foundation left when Cody left.